internet, and welcome to, this is the 10-week update. I can't count, so I might have messed up the timeline on the other two updates because, I don't know, but, yeah, today would be 10 weeks. It's Friday, right? Yeah, okay, so, yeah, today is 10 weeks. Now, after I finished recording the last one, I immediately had to go to the doctor because, well, I started bleeding, and I thought, SpaghettiOs, not SpaghettiOs, but, turned out to be okay. Found out that I did get sick. Little unhappy about that, but, I'm no longer sick, so that's good. Got very frustrated on Christmas because, well, so I've been having meltdowns pretty frequently. Alright, and some of it is just the stress of dealing with my judgmental ass dad, okay? Because he's like, basically, well, you shouldn't have gone to where you knew a guy would be. And I'm over here like, are you seriously calling your grandchild a punishment for being where males are? Yeah, in other news, I'm never going to show these vlogs to my kid. But, okay. I thought when I got up today, I was like, oh, today is my 12-week update, and then I was like, wait, that's not right. It hasn't been 3 months, because, October 19th, today, yeah, no. So then I had to look at my calendar, and I had to count it twice, because I was using the calendar on my phone, and I got disoriented. Anyway, so I told Loki that he got me sick, and to get himself treated, and to be careful in the future, because I personally, I'm never touching him again if I can help it. Okay, especially not after that. Now I have, I feel like any reason should be an ironclad reason. Now I really have an ironclad reason. You gave me 2 things.
This is like a steel-clad reason.
This is like, you gave me 2 things that I was not looking for at the time, okay? Sorry, kid.
It's my favorite rock.
Oh, hi, rock.
This is my favorite rock.
We interrupt my pregnancy vlog update to bring you this rock.
So there's lightning and moss and grass
I
and
was
clover on it.
kidding.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I do want to get those rolls that I was asking about. Okay, so Christmas, the Christmas dinner and everything, I was able to actually eat the turkey because my morning sickness is now mostly gone. It just acts up if I get really, really stressed out. So I was able to eat a wing. I didn't actually like the turkey dinner that much this year. I liked the corn because it was just, steamed corn on the cob with butter. And that was awesome. So that was like my favorite part of the turkey dinner. And we didn't have pie because my boss and coworkers got us all like a lot of chocolate. So that was really enough dessert foods. I am always fatigued. Like, I have a lot of energy now because I had hot chocolate and plenty of bread-based carbs.
Oh, there's Frank.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Also, my temper is just generally terrible lately, and I hate interruptions, but okay, anyway, yeah, that's our friend Frank who's over there. I actually saw him earlier on the platform. But yeah, maybe I should stick to doing these alone, but at least I'm dressed this time. Okay, okay, so yeah, you'd think that my dad would know better than to, stress me out. Anyway, so actually on Christmas, and trigger warning because this is kind of extreme, During my meltdown, I lost a couple of seconds of time. Suddenly I'm holding the baseball bat and I was like, nope, I'm going to take care of this. I want my family back. I put it back, you know, and then I broke down crying and was just like sitting on the floor screaming, I didn't choose this. Because, like, my dad was like, oh, you have to live with your decisions. And I'm just like, this is the opposite of what I decided. Like, exactly the opposite. So, anyway. Oh, and, so I was seeing someone, and this person hadn't really made an effort to spend any time with me, and actually, whenever I asked, they were always busy, and, you know, I complained multiple times about not feeling like an actual part of their life, and they were, you know, making very plausible sounding excuses, but I figure if they wanted to see me, they would have made it happen, and, you know, I tried to make it happen on my end too, but, you know, it didn't work out, and I basically was like, yeah, can't have someone who's only a part of my life, like, once every few months as a partner. Like, I have friends like that, that's fine. You know, I am extremely flaky about seeing my friends. But someone that I'm actually with, I should at least see them, like, once every couple of weeks at minimum, and that is not safe. Someone in their, kid just like ran across the street when it wasn't, okay, well, I guess it was safe, but it was against the traffic thing, and I don't know, it's the little laws, I guess. I'm getting a lot more easily distracted on this vlog than I usually do.
Sorry.
Not you. It's not your fault. I'm just, no, usually when I do this, it's like right after a shower and I'm in bed. So I'm just like focused and I do like 100 takes. This one obviously is all being done in one take. So with a bunch of pauses because I have this neat little pause feature. Anyway, so basically I have like no co-parent and everyone's like, oh, you're gonna do fine. I have faith in you. Yeah, I have a really bad temper and I have like a family history of just having no tact and having very little empathy. So I don't think I'm gonna do fine. But unfortunately, both of the people who could have been a co-parent, like, I'd rather do it alone than try to do it with either of them, you know? Like, one of them being the natural donor. Yeah, the natural donor. And the other one being the person that I was seeing. And, yeah, the thing about that is I did not choose that situation. So, I don't want anyone clapping back at me for that, like my dad's doing. Because that is rubbish.
Absolute rubbish.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in 6 months, and I've been, like, freaking out off and on, and had some epic meltdowns, like, on Christmas, just before Christmas, and I was like, what I wanted for half of my life, at least, is a spouse and no baby. I got exactly the opposite of that. So, I didn't even want to celebrate Christmas. I was like, yeah, well, look what happened to my prayers. And then, you know, when I was doing my yearly viewing of Jesus of Nazareth, I did calm down quite a lot. I'm still very frustrated, and I hate that, like, my dad's moving out when I get closer to term, and I don't have anyone, you know, to babysit. I don't have anyone to really help, and like there are people I've considered reaching out to, but for whatever reason it's just not a good idea. And are people who have offered to let me move in with them, but they live in other states or other countries, and all the services that I know of and all, you know, my job and everything is in, you know, my area. I don't particularly want to move. I mean, I guess I will if I have to, but that would be, you know, another expense. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to afford everything. And God, I have noise sensitivity, and I've never liked kids, but you know, I feel like I have to keep this one because of various reasons, and I just don't know. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. So anyway, that's where my head is at 10 weeks. I will delete any comments that I don't like, so, you know, keep that in mind. And goodbye, Internet.